And it's a little less fuzzy on the snow that's coming. We're pretty sure it's on the way. It's just the amounts that we need to figure out. I'll have some of our numbers coming up.
Then we spoke to some store owners in Knoxville about the most popular supplies people are rushing in to buy and what advice they have for you as you might be thinking of stocking up ahead of next week.
10 News in High Definition is sponsored by Premier Family of Dealerships. 10 News on WBIR starts now.
Good evening and thank you so much for watching 10 News at 6 online. I'm Shay Smith. Hope you're staying warm. We start tonight with a check of the forecast. You're taking a look at the radar as we are keeping track of some winter weather headed our way within the next 48 hours. Let's bring in meteorologist Mike Simon. Mike, there are different types of snow and winter weather events. Is this going to be a go buy some bread, milk and eggs snow event?
Well, it depends on how much you have an aversion to risk, I suppose, right? Yeah. If you think it's going to snow a foot, then yeah, probably. If you think it's going to snow a few inches, maybe not so much. But the thing is, it's going to be cold. Definitely going to have temperatures bitterly cold by the middle part of the week. And as temperatures fall, moisture comes in, snow is likely. Now, we have snow up to the north of us, north of St. Louis. None of that is going to be affecting us outside of a flurry that could impact some of the northern part of the mountains, up maybe toward Bristol in that area, but not expecting any accumulation. What we do have, though, is a winter storm watch. It's in effect from 7 a.m. Monday till 1 p.m. Tuesday, and that's for the plateau, and also 7 a.m. Monday through 7 a.m. Tuesday, and that's for the rest. Actually, that's showing Bryson City, but all of us are under a winter storm watch is what it effectively comes down to, and that's through Tuesday because the potential for wintry weather. Now, wind gusts for us now haven't been too bad. They're around 10 to 15 miles an hour or so, and that's going to be pretty good considering they're going to be coming up a little bit, especially overnight tonight and tomorrow. This is showing you the wind gusts at around 2 o'clock in the morning. They're going to be around 20, maybe even 25 miles an hour, especially at some of the elevations. And then as we go through the day, it'll start to lessen toward the evening, and we'll have kind of a relaxed or a break in the high wind until later on Tuesday. So Monday night into Tuesday, the wind's going to come back up again and get up there around 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts. And that's going to make it feel a lot colder because our temperatures are going to be plummeting. 36 is the current temperature, and it feels like 28. That's due to the southwest wind at 10, and it's still going to remain breezy again tonight. But at least we have mostly clear skies. The sunset, beautiful as it was today, and it hasn't been too bad. Tomorrow's going to be a fine day really too. It's just sort of the calm before the storm. So tonight, clear skies. We dip down well into freezing territory. Most of us, if not many of us, will be in the upper 20s to start off our day. Then afterwards, we're going to continue to have temperatures quite chilly, even for Sunday. We probably won't breach 40 for the majority of us. And I want to show you something else too, real quick. Check this out. This is the way it's been the past 5 days. Yeah, we had a cold day on Wednesday. It's 43 today, made it up to 50, and yesterday it was almost 60 degrees. But watch the next 5 days, and these are high temperatures, by the way, not low ones. It's going to drop, and drop it will even more. By Wednesday, not even freezing. So late Monday through Wednesday night and probably early Thursday morning, we're going to have temperatures below freezing for that long. Of course, it's nothing like they're having out over the Midwest. They're going to get wind, and also they're getting temperatures dropping to like 15 below zero, and that's not a wind chill in and around Kansas City and northward. I'll be back to give you a little more information on timing because I have that mapped out, and also the amount of snow we believe could be coming our way that's coming up here.
All right. Thank you, Mike. And remember, you can always download the 10 News app for free in your app store. Here you can stay up to date with the latest in the forecast. Well, new tonight, we have an update to a story we've been following out of Jefferson County. Police have identified the victim from last night's hit and run as 64-year-old Gary Clark. Police say around 6:30 last night, Clark was found dead in the parking lot of the Pilot Travel Center on Roy Messer Highway. Police say he was walking from his truck to the travel center when another semi-truck hit him. Witnesses say the driver that hit him went into the store, and when he came out, witnesses told him he had run over Clark. Witnesses then told police the driver then got into his truck and fled the scene. The White Pine Police Department is still investigating. They say that Clark was from Alabama. Also new tonight, the Cotton County Sheriff's Office is investigating a deadly shooting that happened before 9 this morning. Deputies responded to a call at a home off Buda Road and found a man who had been shot. Deputies say he was pronounced dead at the scene, and so far they have not released the victim's name or any more details, but we'll be sure to keep you updated as we learn more information. Well, as the winter weather approaches, county leaders around the region are preparing for a rise in 911 calls and emergencies. Many areas of the country are already seeing the effects from the Arctic takeover sweeping across the nation. 10 News reporter Aaron Velasquez joins us now to share more from one county EMA director on how to prepare for the potential snow.
Thanks, Shay. I spoke with Anderson County EMA Director Bryce Kidwell. He shared that they are keeping a close eye on the weather ahead and that the situation has been fluctuating since Thursday. At first, they expected to deal with the low temperatures. However, now they are also prepared for the potential of snow. One of their biggest concerns is the ability to keep their roads clear for the public and for any emergency vehicles that might need to use them.
One of the main things that our county department and state department worry about is getting our emergency services to calls that are needed, 911 emergencies. So keeping those roads as treated as possible, as clear as possible, will aid in that, keep the emergency responders safe, trying to get to people who are having emergencies.
Emergencies that can be a consequence of unsafe road conditions and power outages.
Have an emergency kit of some sort prepared with food and water, a flashlight, a weather radio, things. Make sure your phone's fully charged. And if power outages become a problem and you're going to run a generator, make sure the generator's outside, stored with the fuel outside, so that doesn't become a hazard and have carbon monoxide detectors in your residence.
He adds that if you do have to drive, to be cautious of crews who might be working on the roads like the ones you see on your screen now. AAA says that you must also always drive at a safe speed and leave braking room for the car in front of you. If you get stuck in snow and ice, make sure to straighten the wheel and go slow. You could add sand or cat litter under the wheels to avoid spinning, and when in doubt, slow it down. Back to you, Shay.
All right, thanks for that, Aaron. With winter weather on the way, people have been out and about at grocery stores and hardware stores. Lots of people across East Tennessee were out getting essentials to prepare for this weather we're expecting. That includes eggs, bread, and milk, along with shovels and salt. They're all just flying off the shelves. 10 News reporter Olivia Daig spent this afternoon in West Knoxville talking to people at Kroger and Ace Hardware about how they're getting ready for the possibility of snow.
Shoppers poured in and out of the Kroger in West Knoxville Saturday afternoon.
It's been busy everywhere. I was really surprised because I went early in the morning to grocery shop and it looked like a lot of people were there stocking up. The lines were huge and the parking lot was full.
People are grabbing some essentials.
We're just picking up some bread and milk.
Coca-Cola and my cat's nummies.
See if there's any meat and snacks, plenty of snacks.
One shopper says she's making her big grocery trip tomorrow, but has been watching the weather.
I just saw there was a lot of snow in the forecast, so I bought a shovel and salt from the Ace over in Bearden.
She's not the only one. At the Elders Ace Hardware, the store manager says it's been busy and they're out of shovels. But they have plenty of other things to stay prepared.
I got my de-icer for my driveway, my steps up to my deck, my patio. I've got my snow shovel out, although I doubt I'll need it.
And then I also got spigot covers for my outdoor faucets.
And while some are keeping an eye on the forecast, others aren't as worried.
Knoxville can get snow and it can get pretty bad, but usually it doesn't stay for too long.
And the rest are excited about the possibility of a winter wonderland.
I was born in Canada, so I miss the snow every winter, so I get excited.
And a day off of school.
I think they will cancel it. It's gonna be, isn't it going to be in the negatives? It's going to be cold.
In West Knoxville, I'm Olivia Daig.
Well, schools across East Tennessee will be closed on Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. But as for what happens on Tuesday, we're not sure yet, but we will be sure to keep you updated. Well, this weekend, Remote Area Medical is hosting its first clinic of the new year. The 3-day clinic is in the Jacob Building at Chilhowee Park. It includes dental care, vision care, and medical services. It's all for free and no insurance is required. It is on a first-come, first-served basis. The clinic says they hope to make healthcare easier for those in need.
So there's a lot of barriers to care and a lot of gaps in coverage for people, and we're just here to fill those gaps. You know, maybe they can't get access to the care they need, or maybe they can't afford it. That's what we're here for. We're here to fill in those gaps and help alleviate some pain and suffering.
The clinic will run until January 14th before they host a telehealth event in Knoxville. Doors open again tomorrow at 6 in the morning. Again, it's on a first come, first served basis. Well, turning back to the forecast, Mike, it looks like snow is in our future, but how much should we be preparing for this, and when is it going to hit exactly?
Well, Shay, we already are expecting the snow to come in probably late Monday, and into Tuesday is mainly the time frame, although there could be a few showers, snow showers earlier than that, but the bulk of it's going to be about that time, and I'll have it coming up in just a minute. Downtown at the moment, it's beautiful blue sky. Look at that. Wonderful hues after the sun is set. Orange sky is great. 36 degrees, our current temperature feels like 28. And it's going to feel a lot colder than that soon. Our high temperatures will struggle to make it up even that high in days to come. Dew points at 23, humidity is 59%. We have some wind, and the breezes are making it feel chillier. Well, that wind will come up once that system starts to arrive. And we're going to have breezy conditions overnight tonight and through most of the day tomorrow, and then they should relax for a little while and then come back up again. Temperatures all around are only in the 30s. Knoxville 36 degrees, Tazewell 2, Crossville has almost a freezing temperature. Back to Newport, you're almost freezing. Dandridge, a little warmer than everybody else at 38, while Greenville, you are down to freezing. Tonight, our forecast lows are going all the way down to below 30. Most of us will probably be in the 20 range, but since the wind is so strong, it's probably not going to fall as tremendously much as it could, but it will later on this next week. Pretty much guarantee it. Crossville, 19 degrees. That'll be the low this morning. Jamestown, 2. We'll be 29 degrees in Knoxville to start our day. The afternoon, we're only warming up into the 30s. Some of us close to 40. May make it there for Tellico Plains. And it'll be a cold day, but it won't be too bad. Clouds will increase later in the day, but we'll have plenty of sunshine, at least for about half of it. Now let's get to the real deal. Last 5 days, we have had some pretty chilly lows, right? Well, the next 5 days, it's going to be even worse. Watch Wednesday, 7 for the morning low. Thursday, 13 for the morning low. And it's all coming from this Arctic breakout that's coming in from Canada, and it's spilling southward. Even Dallas, high temperature of 26. That's chilly. 3 below in Kansas City. That's where the core of it is. And that's going to be the high temperature, not the low. I think they're going to be down to around 15 below or so come tomorrow morning. So that's infiltrating our way. Memphis, a lot colder at 24, but it's going to arrive for us here soon. These are the forecast temperatures, and I'm pointing this out because that's really the key of how much snow will build up, right? If we have much colder temperatures, we ended up getting more flat type of looking snowflakes, and they tend to be fluffier because there's more air between them. So it'll stack up. Usually a normal ratio is about 1 to 10, which means an inch of rain, 10 inches of snow. I don't think that's going to happen, but we are forecasting some healthy amounts and based on the temperature too. Temperature is going to be cold when it starts, well into the 20s. We will warm up through the day on Monday, but then temperature is going to drop again. So you'll notice the snow change in its consistency. So it'll be probably smaller flakes and the fluffier kind. And then later it'll be more of a wet snow once temperature is about 33, 34, 35 in the afternoon. And then as the temperature drops, any snow that's still falling will start to become more fluffy snow and build up a little bit more. Here is our futurecast showing you the timing. I stopped it. This is going to be Sunday in the afternoon. We have clouds on the verge of coming in about 3 o'clock, and then it's going to cloud up. Few snow showers late Sunday possible, but watch, the bulk of it's going to happen overnight. This comes in, that's about 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday. And then we're going to have the snow just take over, and it'll eventually start to move away, but not until probably early Tuesday morning, so we could get some healthy amounts. This is what the weather team has ended up coming up with right now. About 2 to 4 inches in the northern plateau, 3 to 5 inches possible, so as little as 3, as much as 5 in the valley, and 1 to 3 inches down toward Athens. Of course, there could be more snow in the mountains piling up. 29 degrees will be our temperature overnight tonight, 37 tomorrow, and it's going to be breezy too. Next 7 days, weather impact day for both Monday and Tuesday, because driving conditions are going to be hazardous, temperatures are going to plunge, and we're going to have a cold week of it, watching another system by Friday.
It's going to be chilly. Grab the coats, get some stuff to make chili, and then we're all set, right? All right, well, thank you so much, Mike.
You're welcome.
Now, we will be on air tonight at 11, and you can always find the latest in the 10 News app or online at WBIR.com. We'll see y'all later. Stay warm.